Good evening, everyone. Welcome to live commentary from Hanover Park. This is the initial tournament of the Midwest Cricket Conference T20 Bash. Tonight's game, Lahore Qalandars versus DeePark Dynamites. Game is about to start. Players are in the field. Umpires are there. So I'm thinking in about 2 to 3 minutes we should be seeing the first delivery ball. Again, it's a first run of this tournament, and sets up to be an exciting tournament. Tonight is the initial opening game, and I think from tomorrow onwards we several games being played Saturday and Sunday, and then the playoffs are on Mondays, if I'm correct. So full of cricket for this weekend. So for those that are interested to see the game live, you can come by at Hanover Park on Walnut Avenue or South Barrington and cricket field, where I think South Barrington has two grounds, and there'll be a lot of exciting cricket played there. So most of the games will be played over there, and then back to Monday, deciding where they're going to host the playoffs. Tonight's umpires for the game is Kaleem and Farhan, and they've done a very good job umpiring in Midwest. So we should have they should have full control of the situation in the game. We're hoping everything. The first delivery is about to be bowled. Osama to bowl. First ball bowled. That was a beautiful delivery by Osama. Pitched up. Looks like it came back off the wicket and clipped the off stump. So, DeePark Dynamites off to a disastrous start. And I'm pretty sure for T10, that's the style of cricket anyways. You know, there's very limited defending. And so I think the batsman would be best to at least watch the first couple of balls with the new balls. Play for singles and twos, get your eye in. The lights are just about taking full effect in the ground. So maybe another 5-10 minutes before it's fully brightened up. So it's a critical stage for the lighting also. So Osama, the new batsman in is Rohan P. The non-striker is Chirag P. Osama, third delivery of the match. Oh, beautiful. That was a beautiful delivery ball. Pitched on or about off stump, cutting towards the slip. Beaten as he plays forward. So the new ball will do a trick or two, because the conditions are very calm, very little wind blowing, temperatures about 75 degrees Fahrenheit, and a swing and a miss. Again, Osama seems to find the right length on line for this start, just short of a length, lifting a bit. And he's bowling at a very reasonable pace. So the batsman has got to be careful of the choice of shots. But in T10, you really don't have much of a choice. From the word go, everybody seems to want to hit boundaries. Osama to Rohan. Down the leg side. White signal by the umpire. First run on the board. First run for this T20 Blast is a wide. And there it will stand. Score is 1-1. DeePark Dynamites batting first. Sama to Rohan. Driven on the up. Chance of a catch. Fell just short of the extra cover fielder coming in. So the toss was won by DeePark. And they wanted to bat first. And good start for the Qalandars. Last ball of the over, and the score is 2 runs for 1 wicket. Osama to Chirag. Swung. Beautiful shot. Massive hit over deep in wicket. 6 runs. We're just short of a length. And Chirag on the back foot. Slog people over wide long one. Cow corner as we call it. And that's a good start for Chirag. So at the end of 1 overs, the score is 8-1. So that 6 made the over look good for the Dynamites. But that's Chirag Patel for you. He's an aggressive batsman. He will play his shot no matter who's bowling. And that short of a length delivery wasn't a good start to him. And Osama's played lots of cricket against him. Should know him better than that. He does swing a heavy bat, as we say. So, start of the second over. Rohan P will be in strike. A half swing through mid wicket. Batsman come back for 2. So it was a short of a length. Delivery. The new bowler is Sumendi. So Qalandars is up for 2 quickies to start. I think they feel that's the best option in this wicket before the lights take full effect. And it's about there. The lights are about there. I think maybe a tad more brighter than this, but this is where it's going to be. So the batsman in an over 2 should be able to be confident picking up the flight of the ball. That was a good delivery. Pitched up Yorker length outside off stump. Not much Rohan could do about that one. But yeah, I understand we're playing T10 cricket, but the batsmen have got to play smart cricket also. When the ball's not there to hit, singles turn the strike over, and see what the other batsman can do. Driven down the ground, cannot get a single. Straight to the mid outfielder coming in. The score after 1.3 overs is 10-1. Sumen to Rohan. Chance of a run out. The batsman is run out. Both batsmen ended up on the batting crease, and that was surely a bad call from Rohan. The ball was the mid-on is on the third yard circle, even deeper, and the ball was hit down not that hard to him, but he decided he went down half for the wicket and backed up to the stump. Both batsmen end up in the crease, but as the run-out rule applies, the batsman in the crease, the first batsman into the crease when the stumps were broken, will stay. But that was a serious misjudgment by Rohan there. I know his captain is not happy with him. It was an easy single. He should have gone through with it, mind you. There was nobody backing up the bowler's end, so the ball went past the wicket and then picked up by the cover fielder and then initiated a run out. So setback for DeePark Dynamites, losing their second wickets in the second over. The score is 10 for 2. Last batsman out is Rohan P. Run out. New batsman in is Neil. And I'm seeing all these P's. I'm pretty sure this P stands for Patel. Quite a few of the Patel guys are playing for DeePark teams. So I don't think they have time for reconciliation. So knowing Chirag, he will play his shots. So Suman to Chirag. Chance of a run out. Buys signal by the umpire. Was a slug sleep. The ball kept it a bit low there. The keeper couldn't pick it up cleanly. And the batsman scampered through for a bye. 11 for 2. Last ball of the second over coming up. Suman to Neil. Laura appeal for LBW, but I think there was a nick. Heard 2 sounds, and the umpire confirmed that too. So 2 overs, 12 for 2. Let's see the replay in this one. Yeah, it was a nick. It was an inside edge onto the pads. I'm pretty sure if he didn't had an inside edge, it would have been an LB because it was a full toss onto the pads. Usama is going to continue. The score being 11 for 2 off 2 overs. And Usama to Chirag. Chirag has stepped out of his crease. Let's see how he plays him. Okay. A yak around to his toes. Guess he had an inside edge. No signal from the umpire. 1 run taken. Osama to Neil. Swing and a miss. Expansive drive on the offside. Aiming through the covers. But Osama is getting the ball to lift the tot off the good length, so it'll be difficult to play that shot with a lifting delivery. Osama to Neil. Slog sweep, missed. Kept a bit low. Very strange. And Musama does have some speed, so I'm trying to figure out why would Neil be playing a slog sweep with a pitched up ball. And especially the wicket is not playing even, I think. That one kept the tot low. I think the best shot would be playing down the ground. At least play singles and let his captain figure what he can do with it. Because the captain is a power hitter right now, so. Osama to Neil. Obviously, just over a wide mid wicket. Single taken. 1.4 overs, 13 for 2. In fact, it's 2.4 overs. Osama has done a good job. 1.4 overs, 10 runs, 1 wicket. Osama the Chirag. Driven through covers. Obviously, but went through extra cover. They should come back for 2, maybe even 3. Throw to the bowler's end. Neil sent back by Chirag. 2 runs taken. 15 for 2. Chirag is on 9. Neil is on 1. Last ball of the over. Sama to Chirag. Single. Under edge. Single taken. So at the end of 3 overs, DeePark Dynamites are 16 for 2. Chirag is 10 off 5 and Neil is 1 off 4. I think the lights are as bright as you're going to get. They have taken full effect. And it's pretty nice lighting, not bad for local cricket here in the Chicagoland area. Hanover Park has installed white lights recently. I think this has been on for a couple of years, so the brightness is there. It's not the best, but it's still decent for our local cricket. And appreciative of the Hanover Park District for working with MWCC and other leagues to provide this kind of lightings. As Midwest Cricket Conference initiates this first season of the T10 Bash for Labor Day, we're hoping that going forward there'll be bigger and better things of this tournament, of this style of tournament, as cricket internationally is changing to the shorter version. More and more people wants to see that, more exciting cricket, less time in front of the TV or at the ground trying to watch a game. So the short version of cricket is taking roots in the U.S. We are hoping that pretty soon we'll have our version of IPL, our version of CPL, and all these nice ones. So we're all looking forward to that, so we can come to the park and enjoy a short game with the family and go home. Lovely shot, driven on the up over extra cover. 1 bounce, 2 bounce, 4 runs, and that's Chirag Patel for you. And he swings a heavy bat, so when he makes contact, he does run away quickly. That was a beautiful shot. Lifted over extra cover. 2 bunks into the boundary. The score is now 20 for 2. Chirag moves on to 14 off 6. If he gets going, he can set up a respectable score for his team in his 10 over. Let's see. Pulled over square leg. Chance of a catch. No, drop short. They will get 2 here. The ball took an awkward bounce for the mid-wicket fielder. And the new bowler is Romel. And his first over. So Chirag has taken a liking to him, I think. He's going to be swinging at everything. The first 2 balls is 2 swings, 1 for 4 and 1 for 2. Romel to Chirag. Lifted in the air. Could be a chance of a catch. 2 fielders forging in it. Serious misjudgment. Serious misjudgment of the 2 fielders. 1 from square leg, 1 from mid-wicket. And they let it fell in right in between the 2 of them. That was some bad. The feeling, Qalandars captain is not going to be happy over that. One of them at least should have gotten their hands on it. And Chirag got a lucky break there. Okay, driven down the ground. They're going to look for 2 again. But Chirag just had to take 1 only. He's come through with 1. Nine runs off the over. 4 balls bowled. Chirag is a 19 off 9. Neil Patel in strike. Romel to Neil. Again, driven to short mid-on. Stopped by the fielder with his boots. A little bit of soccer involved with that. Football, as we say, some places. So we got a boot stop, but an easy single for the batsman. Romel to Chirag, last ball of the over. That was not a good shot. I attempted, I don't know, reverse sweep, lift over, an uppercut to the leg side. He was batting so beautiful, 19 off 9, and I'm trying to figure out why would he play a shot like that, But that's the end of Chirag. And the end of the fourth over, the score is 26 for 3. Now Chirag is the captain. I know he's going to beat himself up for that one. $26 for 3. 4 overs. A new batsman coming in is Purvan Patel. All right, back to live commentary. 5th over. Harris, lovely shot. Lovely pickup shot off the leg side. That was pitched in the left pads. And Neil just flicked it 2 bunks into the long leg boundary. Glorious to watch. Glorious shot. Effortless. And there's some talent behind that shot. So it's just nice to see those cricket shots being played by our local players. That's telling you that we do have some talented players around our league here. So Harris will definitely change his thought process as to where he bowls to Neil, because that was an effortless shot being played. 4 runs. The score is now 30 for 3. Harris to Neil, driven away extra cover. That will be another 4. 1 bunks, 2 bunks into the boundary. Glorious shot again. That was a beautiful shot by Neil. This time he was pitched up outside off stump, and he was driven on the up. 2 bunks over extra cover for 4. Captain is going to spread the field now, because they figure they have the option to open the field up. So I'm just curious as to why they didn't spread the field in the first place. The power play is over, so they have the option to put 5 players out. Harris to Neil. Oh, massive shot. That's going to be a 6. Short of a length. Swung over backward square leg for 6. That was elegantly played. It was a short of a length lifted. He took it from head height and placed it over backward square leg for 6. So Neil is on the go. Harris is in for some whooping, as we say. The first 3 balls, 4, 4, and 6, and they were 3 beautiful shots. Neil Patel is one of the younger guys coming up in our league with a whole bunch of talent. So if you can harness that, and with all the talk about better cricket coming to the Chicagoland area, I'm pretty sure he's going to be one of the premier guys around pretty soon. Arista Neil, full toss, driven through extra cover. They will probably look for two here. Single taken. They stopped at one. Good over for DeePark Dynamites. 15 off of it so far, 4 deliveries bowled. Purvin facing his first delivery. Harris stop, checked his run up. Starting all over again. Harris to Purvin. Driven into the ground. Went far, just on the leg side of the pitch. Fielded by the bowler himself. Swing and a miss. So Harris ended the overs in 2 dot deliveries, and that's where it stands. I mean, no, the shot before the 2 balls that Purvin faced, there was definitely 2 in that, and he has to understand that this is a 10 over game. Neil is striking the ball very beautifully, and he has to be able to run and rotate the strike with him. Give him the strike, as we say. He stopped. He didn't want to run 2, and then the 2 last deliveries were dot balls. So all of that plays a very important role in the scoring. And I'm pretty sure he will have a little chat with his captain when he come out as to why he didn't run 2 on that ball, because it was an easy 2 in that shot that Neil played on the 4th ball. Anyways, that's over. That's my piece. That's how I see it. Sitting on the outside. But then again, the batsman could have seen it differently. But definitely Neil wanted to. So I let that go, and we start the 6th over. The score is 41 for 3 out of 5. So the Dynamites have gotten it going. That over was good for them. 15 runs off of it. Looks like the new bowler coming on is Mustak A. Mustak will be bowling to Neil. Neil is 17 off 9. Mustak to Neil. Swung. First ball in the air. Could it be a catch? Is it a chance? Coming back for 2. Easily. So I guess Purvin listened to me as I was commenting on his effort to give Neil the strike, and he made 2 out of that one, so that was good. And that's got to be the agenda. As long as Neil isn't there, he's got to give Neil the strike. Mushtaq to Neil. Lovely shot. That is going to be a catch or a 6? Catch taken. Guess that's held up. It looked beautiful from here. It went to cow corner, a long way from where I'm sitting. But it looked a beautiful shot. But at the end of the day, it was caught on the boundary. Nice catch for the fielder running around. The replay shows that. That was a beautiful catch. Taken away from his body, but safely. So Neil goes for 21. The score is 43 for 4 in the 6 overs. Okay. So the new batsman is Zeel Patel. He's a lefty, so the first lefty into the innings for DeePark Dynamites. And then another good batsman for the Dynamites. Let's see how he challenges this last 4 0.4 overs. Field spread. Deep square leg, deep mid wicket, deep long on, deep extra cover, and deep mid off. So 5 guys in the boundary. Swing and a miss. First ball up. Mushtaq to Zeal. Driven to extra cover. Easy single. Fielder coming around to his right. Was able to prevent it too. So the score is now 44 for 4. Prevent and strike. 2 balls to go in the first over for Mushtaq. Mushtaq to Purvin. Driven down the ground. Coming back for 2. They're going to look for 2. Chance of a run out at the bowler's end. Easy 2. Ball went between extra cover and long off. And both fielders had to converge on it. Ground being attacked on the left side. The ball wasn't traveling that fast, so it allowed for an easy 2. Good running by the batsman. Mushtaq, final delivery of his first over. Cut. Umpire's going to confer with square leg. There was a nick. Umpire's confirmed with square leg, and I'm pretty sure they're going to be looking to see if the catch was taken cleanly. And he's been given out. So DeePark has lost their 5th wicket at the end of the 6th over. The score is now 46 for 5. 4 overs to go. I know because of the tournament and there'll be time restraints. The management has put a limitation. I think each team, the bowl 10 overs being allotted 50 minutes. T10 cricket, it'll be rough to get it done because of the pace of the game. I'm probably hitting in boundaries, so these grounds, mind you, these grounds are not fenced, so the ball will run sometimes. So the fielding side does have a challenge to make sure they bowl their 10 overs in 50 minutes. But then again, if we don't enforce that time frame, we could see games falling over to the slotted time, and it will be a huge conflict as to how we finish up the regular tournaments. As I was saying, 12 teams in a tournament. Tonight is the opening game, and then tomorrow on Sunday will be all the matches to finish up the regular games, and then the playoffs on Monday. 8 teams make it to the qualifiers, so 8 teams in the quarters, and then the semis, and then the finals. So it sets up for an exciting tournament. So we'll definitely see how the talents have been shared. Romel has changed in and coming from the other end, driven through cover point. They will look for 2 here. I don't know. I mean, they're just stuck on 1. So, beautiful throw right beside the stump, but tough take for the keeper. I think he got him into the ribs. A little bit of pain, but that's all part of cricket. So he'll be fine. Just rub it down for a second as we do, because we got no doctors or any physio around. So gonna go black and blue, as we say. So okay, they'll be looking for 2, but I think they're gonna stay at 1. The fielder from the back with square leg boundary came in very quickly, prevented 2, so just 1. Guys, it was a swing, but it went just to the 30-yard circle. 48 for 5, 6.2 overs. So I think at this point in time, if DeePark Dynamites can get to around 80, would be a boost. Anything above 80 is an incentive for them. Let's see how they finish up this last couple overs. Uppercut, over backward point. They should be looking for 2 here. Easily get it 2. 50 up for DeePark Dynamites. Into the 7th over. Zeal is in 4 off 4 deliveries. Herschel P is in 1 off 1. Rommel is bowling his 2nd over, 1.3. Overs 14 for 1. Rommel to Zeal. Swing and a miss. Outside edge, down to 3rd man. It's a single. Direct hit to the stump, but the batsman was grounded. Question by the keeper, but not in the series because the batsman didn't move. So, last delivery of the 7th over, the score is 51 for 5. That boundary will do DeePark Dynamites good right now. They haven't hit a boundary since I think about 10 deliveries ago. $51 for 5. Final delivery of the 7th over. Swing and a miss. Lifted over to deep mid wicket. They're gonna come back for 2. Chance of a run out. Chance he's out. So, the 6th wicket is down. Runner by far. There's a good throw by the fielder from the deep mid-wicket boundary. Right beside the stump. Good take by the bowler because it was a funny bounce. Kept it a bit low. But anyway, he instituted a run out. So, DeePark Dynamites struggling a bit here. The score is now, I think it's 53 or no, it'll be 52 because the run out was only single. So 52 for 6 of 7 overs. So the USA T-10 Cup on the go. Sets up for some exciting cricket. I mean, all the big names of Midwest Cricket Conference are playing. So they're in different tier, 12 teams slotted. The best 8 goes on to the playoff. So there is some exciting cricket to be ahead for tomorrow, Saturday and Sunday. I mean, this ground will have a cricket all day, so such as South Barrington 2 grounds, and same as Sunday. So if you got nothing to do and you want to come out to the park and enjoy some cricket, please do. Support your local cricketers. I'm pretty sure a whole bunch of you have friends playing, family playing, you know. And for those that know me, my team tomorrow will be playing in the afternoon, so hopefully I see some of you. Driven on the up, over extra cover. That's going to run away for the boundary. 1 bounce, 4 runs. That's a lovely shot. Played on the up, over extra cover, 1 bounce, 4. Replay. Yeah. Deliberately played on the up because the fielder was a more extra cover. Yeah. So that boundary went between cover and extra cover. So Herschel moves on to 5. The score moves on to 55 for 6. 7.1 overs. Okay. Missed out on that one. That was short of a length. He went for the cut shot, but under edge, back to the bowler. Mushtaq. Swing and a miss. Tried another uppercut. The 8th over in progress. 7.3 overs, 55 for 6. Again, lifted on the up. Would it be a catch this time? Fielders coming under it. He dropped it. He dropped it. Simple catch. He came around, he got under it and dropped it. The batsman came back for 2. Chance begging, as we say. So Harshil is showing his intent. I mean, there's not much left anyways. After this, we got 12 deliveries to go. So some shots got to be played. And he's willing to play it. Mushtaq. Again, short of a length. Trying to square cut. Under edge. That one lifted a bit more than expected, I think. That one, it came up a little bit more than Harshil expected. Again, he played the same shot to point. Maybe a catch. Drop completely. I think they updated scoreboard or replay shows. Yep. Simple, easy catch. Just went didn't even touch his, maybe the tip of his fingers. That's about it. That's a soft chance. Went down. And I think, so end of the over, end of the 8th over. The score is now 58 for 6. Harshil on 1 and Urvish on 7. I know in this tournament we have allowed for the impact player, and a lot of teams will be figuring out how to use that as the tournament goes on. Mind you, it's going to be a first for some of the guys around here. I know I personally haven't used that format, so it'll be interesting when it comes to my team tomorrow how we put it to play. Midwest 11 first game tomorrow will be at 4:30 in the afternoon, and at the same field, Hanover Park. The score is 58 for 6. 8 overs. So 12 deliveries remaining in this innings. Can they get 20 runs out of it? That would be nice. I know Urvish can hit the ball, so let's see what he does. Again, another upper edge to square leg. Would they look for 2? Yep. Easy 2. Misfield by the fielder coming around from back with square leg. Suman in the second over. Suman to Urvish. Swing and a miss. This is good bowling by Suman. Urvish loves the ball pitching up to him. And Suman is keeping it just short of a length, so I think he's figured out. And these guys play a lot of cricket amongst themselves and in the different tournaments that we have. So they know one another very good how batting. And that's the way to bowl to him. Short of a length, chance of a run out. You're going to get 2 because of the overthrow. That was bad feeling from the point fielder. There was nobody backing up the bowler stump. And, there's a chance of a run out, mind you, but there was nobody backing up. So, of course, he took a shot at it and nobody was backing up. So, another double. Shot. A lot of upper shot being played by Urvish. And that tells you he's looking for the ball to be pitched up to play the upper drive. He loved playing that upper shot through the offside. I've seen him bat a couple times. But he need to pitch the ball up to him for him to do that. Short of a length, he struggles with. Suman, inside edge, no runs. Last delivery of the penultimate over. The score is 63 for 6. 63 for 6. Last delivery from Suman in his second over. He's bowled 1.5 over, 7 runs so far. Excellent job so far bowling. Inside edge to short fine leg. Single taken. End of the ninth over. The score is 64 for 6. I'm pretty sure DeePark Dynamites will be looking for a big over. 6 deliveries remaining. Can they get 15 of this last over? Anything can happen in cricket, as we say. It'll be interesting to see who bowls the last over for Qalandars.
So right on the bottom. This one should be enough, right? Like that much?
Yeah, that should be good enough.
Yeah.
So extension.
All right,
where we need
final
this-
over. Harris V to bowl the final over. He's bowling to Ashel.
One of these. They have to put on that.
Chance of a run out. Nope. Chance of a run to the bowler's end. Nope. So
See what I mean?
straight in, it was a sneaky bye taken. Went straight to the keeper, and Urvish needed a strike, so
Oh, okay. So we need something for the ball.
the keeper missed the stumps, and the field and the bowler missed the bowler stump also. 2 chances of run out, and none was made. So Urvish batting on 12. Again, another uppercut in the air. Somebody's under it. A chance of a run out. Bowlers in. They're gonna run 3 if they want it. There you go. There's some bad feeling right there. There's a real bad. Dropped the easy catch, and then on top of it, went to the wrong end for the run out. Nobody was backing up the bowler wicket, and they got an easy 3 out of a catch. 3 runs. So good for the Dynamites. Aristo under edge. The third man, would they go for 2? No. Urvish is settling on 1. I guess he wants to face the last couple of deliveries. The score now is 68 for 6. 69 for 6. Of 9.3 overs. We got 3 deliveries remaining. Can they get a boundary? Can they get a 6? Can they get 2 sixes maybe? And Urvish has some power, but I think he's been struggling to play the shots this evening. Okay, driven down the ground. Just 1. Can Herschel make it work? Can he get 2 sixes of the last 2 deliveries? All right. Down to short mid on. Easy single. Last delivery coming up of the innings. 71. It's the score. DeePark Dynamites and the first innings of this USA T10 Cup. 71 for 6. I'm pretty sure DeePark Dynamites were going to be expecting a few more runs, but it's T10 cricket. Anything can happen in this tournament. So let's see what happens. Last delivery for the innings. Driven down the ground, they probably will look for 2 here, and they will get it easily because the ball is traveling a bit slow towards the long on fielder. 2 runs. So, final score, innings over, 73 for 6. Qalandars will be chasing 74 to win of 10 overs. So it sets up for an interesting second innings.
Just play this hand.
It's missing.
It's missing.
Yes, sir.
This is
We'll take a quick break from commentary. We got some sponsors. Advertising coming up. Yeah. Can we kick on some sponsored advertising, guys? Okay, everyone, back to live commentary from Hanover Park. Second innings about to start. Calendars chasing 74 to win off 10 overs. The Calendars did very well to restrict the Dynamites to 74. So the Lahore Qalandars will be feeling comfortable in their skin to chase down these 74 runs. And we'll see how the bowling comes out. What the attack will look like from the DeePark Dynamites. And 74 may not look like a lot, but then again, it's only 10 overs. So the asking rate is about 7.5 runs per over. Umpires are in, batsmen are in, field is being set. DeePark Dynamites starting off with a deep square leg and a wide long on. Cow corner. That's it, 2 fielders out. Update. Back to live commentary. Lahore Qalandars batting. They lost a wicket in the first ball, same as DeePark Dynamites. So both teams have the same start. Neil Patel is bowling, and he seemed to have picked up a good length on line. Just short of a length. Rising deliveries. Batsman tried a couple of pull shots but missed them all. So I think the last delivery of the over coming up, and the score is 2 runs for 1 wicket. Neil Patel to Mahmood. Attempt for a single, softly paid, fielded by the bowler, no runs. And of the first over, the score is 2 for 1. DJ on 1, Mahmood on 1. First ball of the second over. Attempted pull shot. Oh, it was more an upper attempt, upper drive for the offside. Popped up in the air, caught by the bowler. Caught on ball. 2 wickets down for Lahore Qalandars. So Rampi, first ball wicket. Good start for DeePark Dynamites. I guess the 74 runs is looking bigger as each wicket falls. 1.1 over, 2 runs, 2 wicket. The new batsman is Wise. First ball. Punch towards a point. Misfield by the fielder. And an easy single taken. 3 for 2. 1.2 overs. Ram to DJ. Okay. Chance of a run out. Misfield by Neil. Darting in from backward point. If he had picked it up cleanly, Ovias would have been in some serious trouble because it was played pretty quick to him. Ram to Ovias. Softly paid. Easy single. Just dab. The short point. The fielder coming in could not stop the single. So I think Lahore Qalandars will be reconciling for an over 2. so they don't lose any more quick wickets, and then see what happens from there. Ram to DJ. Again, plays softly towards point. This will be an easy single. Neil coming in from backward point could not prevent the single. So that seems to be a strategy right now for Lahore Qalandars is to just to rotate the strike, pick up the singles and twos, and sets up some kind of a chase on the last couple of overs, losing 2 early wickets. Ram Tova is okay, driven through cover. A chase, a chance of a 2, chance of a run out. Direct hit would have gotten him in trouble, but too easy 2 in the end. So 8 for 2 of 2 overs. Ram 6 runs off his first over, 1 wicket. The score is 8 for 2. Third over. Neil Patel, 2 runs off his first over. He continues. Single. Played oppositely over short mid wicket. I feel like coming around from mid on. Was able to prevent 2. Ovias and strike. Neil to Ovias. Softly played to cover point. Easy single. I think the fielders are being sitting back. The ball doesn't travel that fast in this lush outfield. So as long as they play it softly, they will be able to take an easy single, and the batsmen are willing to do that. So some good running between the wicket right now. Neil to DJ. A swing, under edge. Fielded by the keeper, but an easy single. 11 for 2. 2.3 overs. Neil to Ovias. Okay. Cut through backward point. Easy 2. That was a nice shot by Ovias. 2 runs. $13 for 2, 2.4 overs. Neil to Ovias. Easy single to extra cover. So Lahore Qalandars are comfortable playing the singles and the twos right now. Neil. Another under edge. Lofty swing towards a square leg. Just an under edge. Fine leg coming around. Just a single. 3 overs, 15 for 2. 59 needed off 7 overs. So the run rate is climbing. It's about 8.5 runs per over right now. But losing 2 quick wickets does set any team back. And reconciling, and just hopefully that they're going to target one bowler. And in these games, it's going to figure which target one bowler, and hopefully in the 2 overs you get 20-25 runs. That brings your score up to where it needs to be. If you're lucky and you got 2 bowlers that are not on the stronger side of the bowling, then you can set up a bigger score. But T10 is going to be fascinating in the sense that the bowlers you put to bowl are going to be good bowlers in the format. They're not tired. They're going to be fresh, so they can fire away for 12 deliveries. And that sets up for low-scoring games in conditions like this. The balls are not running away in the field, so unless you hit it hard and up in the air for a bounce or 2 into the boundary, you will struggle to get boundaries on this ground. The setting is the ground is very lush. Normally time like now the grounds are dried out and the ball will be running away, but we've had some rain in recent times, and then it's still the grass still remains lush. Drive back to the bowler. So Varun is into the attack. DJ is batting. Off spin. Swing and a miss. Nice keeping. Attempt is thumb out. Nado says the square leg umpire. Expensive cover shot. Missed it. So Varun is of the quicker off spin. He's not slow in the air, so he's pushing it through. Burn to DJ. Dot balls. Third delivery of the over. Slog sweep, and that should be a boundary. I'm pretty sure. Yep, it is. 2 bounces over the deep long leg boundary. Varun, that was he straight down the pads and a slog sweep. More of a hard upper edge. That boundary did well for Qalandars. I mean, they're struggling a bit to put the balls away. So I think that's the first boundary in the innings, and we're into the 4th over. So it tells you how tough it is for these batsmen to get going on this wicket. Another slog sweep. Loud appeal for LBW by the bowler. Nado says the umpire. Leg by taken. Score is 20 for 2, 3.4 overs. Cut behind. Yeah. Expansive shot. Trying to cut behind backward point. Was a quicker delivery. Soft edge taken by the keeper. Well done. Qalandars just lost their 3rd wicket. Ovias caught wicket keeper. Bowl Varun. The new batsman in is Romel. Looks like he's a lefty. Last ball from Varun, and it's over. So last ball of the fourth over. The score is 20 for 3. Varun to Romel. Driven to long off. Easy single. That ends the fourth over. The score is 21 for 3. I think although they have lost 3 wickets, it's only 53 runs more to go, so not a big ask. A couple of boundaries and the game changes either ways. A couple of wickets, and then DeePark Dynamites will be in favor. But right now it's a struggle for the batsman. The bowlers are doing a good job. Bowling smart. Good length and line. And the batsmen seem to be struggling a bit. But they got to play smart cricket. Just keep rotating the strike. A couple of boundaries and the game changes. The asking rate is 9 runs and over, so it's not like it's way out of control. You know, 9 runs per over is gettable in any form of the game. With 7 wickets in hand, I'm pretty sure they can go after it at any point in time because they're not going to sit down playing singles or 2 with wickets in hand. The new bowler is Ram. His first over was for 6 runs. Captain is bringing him back in and he's looking for another wicket. He's looking for the 4th wicket. Oh, slug. That would be a 4. And it is. That was a bad delivery. Long hop and put away viciously. Pull through mid wicket for 4. Welcome boundary for Lahore Qalandars. And as I was saying, I mean, it takes 1 over to change this game either way because it's not a big score. So the score is now 25 for 3. 50 runs needed, 49 runs needed. Again, another long hop, pulled deep. That's a 6. Beautiful shot. 2 long hops in a row. One to deep mid wicket for 4, and next one to cow corner for 6. That was a huge shot. That had to travel about 90 meters. So the captain's having a few words with Ram. I'm pretty sure they're choice words. We'll see how it goes from here. Ram to Romel. Driven through another 6. Oh, lovely shot. That was hit with power over extra cover. This time he pitched it up wide of the off stump and it was lifted over extra cover for 6. And just like that, this has taken a big turn. Lahore Qalandars on top. 3 balls in the over, 16 runs. They scored, went to 37 for 3. There's going to be another 6. Yep. Pulled over long on. That was a beautiful shot from Romel again. It was just short of a length outside off stump. And he picked it up. So this is going to be a disastrous over for the DeePark Dynamites. That ball, relief for the bowler. He has the last delivery coming up. He's already given up 22 runs in the over. Let's see where he bowls this last one. .43 for 3. Final delivery of the 5th over. Swing and a miss. Expensive shot. Wide signal by the umpire. He's got to bowl it all over again. 44 for 3. Single of the last delivery. Score is 45 for 3. 29 runs needed, 6 overs. And just like that, Lahore Qalandars is taking initiative of the game away from Dynamites. Advantage Lahore Qalandars. Rumel has played some beautiful shots, has put the team in a very commanding position. 29 runs to go off 5 overs. I should get it very easily, but cricket is a very uncertain game. Anything could happen. And Rumel should play smart cricket from here. Just wait for the bad deliveries and see how it goes. I think DeePark XI is going to continue with Varun. He's bowled a very good first over. See if he can pick up a wicket or 2 for his captain in his final over. Ah, lovely shot. 4 runs. Or is it a 6? That's a beautiful 6. That was driven real hard over extra cover. 1 step down the track and smacked it over extra cover for 6. That was a beautiful shot from Romel. Just like that, Romel is 30 off 8. Massive swing to the leg side. He was looking for another 6 there for sure. 51 for 3. .2 overs. Varun to Romel. Swing and a miss. Wide signal by the umpire. Lifted in the air. Could be a catch. Could be a chance for an out. Yep. He's out. Another attempt at a 6. Caught on a long leg, long on boundary. Feel it from long on, moved around to cow corner. I took it easily at the end. Made it look simple. So, the fall of Romel. But I think he has placed his team in a very good position. Excellent innings, 30 off 10 deliveries. Strike rate of 300. Couldn't ask for more. As captain, I know this team is cheering him on coming in. He set his team up for victory. I think DeePark XI missed the trick. Qalandars were struggling and bringing back Ram for that 1 over. He had a good first over, mind you, but he didn't bowl well. The second over was just a bad over. Real bad deliveries. Mediocre. Any batsman with talent, some talent or skills would have put him away for quite a few boundaries. And with the pressure being on, it would have been a very good time to put in his fifth bowler. But that's cricket for you. Varun, 1.3 overs, 2 for 13. to bowl to Hanif. First ball lifted. That's a massive six by Hanif. That's onto the street. That's onto Walnut Avenue. That's a huge six. And first ball up, just smacked it over Lahong on. I mean, that went a long way. That had to be close to 100 yards. Landed on Walnut Avenue and went to the park next door. So, Qalandars is on the run. They're like, okay, we're not going to waste any more time. Let's finish this game up quickly. Varun to Hanif. Oh, Lord. Not a six. Not a massive six onto Walnut Avenue. 2 sixes in a row. That one has gone far away into the park because it was flat. Doesn't have so much air into it. So, a batsman had to run about 150 yards to go get him. Two huge sixes from Hanif coming in. So,
10 more to win.
10 more runs to go. And one ball in this over. So let's see what Hanif does with it. Comes in, 2 ball, 2 sixes. Varun to Hanif. Last delivery. Swing and a miss. So, overs 6. 64 for 4. 10 runs needed off the last 4 overs. The new ball is Rohan. First ball, outside edge to third man. Will they look for 2? Just a single. Hanif in strike. He's in the mood to hit sixes, so will he finish it in this over? Let's see. Rohan to Hanif. Swing and a miss. Massive swing straight down the ground for 4. 2 bounces into the long off boundary. Five runs needed. Driven through extra cover. They could probably run away for 4. Just 2. 6.3 overs. Score is 71 for 4. 3 runs needed to win. Wide signal by the umpire. 2 runs to win. Driven down to mid-on. Didn't want the single. And if he's looking to close this out with a boundary. Last ball of runs over. Can he finish it up? 2 runs needed. And he does. Massive 6. Oh, that's a huge 6 over long on. Wide long on. Cow corner. So the game is ended with a 6 from Hanif. So that's the end of the first game, the opening game of the USA T20 Cup. Lahore Qalandars easily win by 7 wickets. So once again, live from Hanover Park, and I want to thank all that showed up to the game live and all that is watching, all the viewers out there. We want to thank you, and so much for joining us in this first game of the USA T10 Cup. Hopefully we'll you will be able to join us again tomorrow, as there's going to be a lot of live commentary all over. Several games will be on, so looking forward for you all to support. And goodbye from Hanover Park. Once again, thank you all for watching. Bye.